thing. It's all written on the sheet if you want to read through it as well. I'm Vanessa, this is Emma, and this is Gina. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so the project is called Project Big. So I want to create like a big piece by the end of it. That's the aim of the whole thing. Yeah, so we are. And we're just going to talk through like some of our own artworks and stuff to kind of get you maybe a bit inspired by it. This is my last piece I did on a process project that I was looking at like media and stuff. It's a video art, so I'll just show it. It's not very long. Hang on. Sorry. Oh, it happened. Right. Yeah. I'll just do that. Right, here we go. Yeah, I'll do that. Seeing this one. That's about that. Right, it's a bit longer, but it kind of carries on. Right. So yeah, that was my project. That was the last piece I did. I don't know if any of you guys worked in video art before or anything like that. No, well, that's just a kind of sample of it's quite experimental. Just, like a short project I did.
Bless you. Thank you.
And then, yeah, Gina's going to talk about one of her pieces that she's recently done.
I normally paint. This piece is all about movement, and what I did was I listened to sounds, and the sounds just made me choose what colour to use, and I wanted to show movement in that way. And it's very abstract, and I use lots of colour, and it's really thick acrylic, so this is all, and it's like stands out, so it's more or less like coming off the page, and you see it in real life. Let me show you. But yeah, it's expressive and different works.
This was actually a summer project about nail art, and well, it was about this piece was about look up close. Each individual envelope has like a text conversation written on it. And I think the portrait is about like the emotion, like personally how I feel that so like dull and like bored, like text and so on. You're like lol, ha ha ha, but really you're like not even laughing. Yeah. I was watching that was fun.
So yeah, and basically we're going to explain the project a bit. If you have any questions, don't worry about asking or anything. Basically we're going to be making, each one of us is going to be making a sculpture of your own. It can be as big or as small as you want. And it's going to be about what worries you. So if you have a worry or something that you're particularly anxious about, we want you to take that worry, write it down, put it in a container, okay? And then whatever container you choose. So next week we're going to get you to bring in whatever container. It can be like massive, it can be a matchstick box or something. Yeah, you can make it the box if you want. And then you're going to destroy it or decorate it or, you know, chuck it out the window, hang it from the ceiling, whatever you wish, like you want to do with this object, kind of portray this worry or this like this emotion you have about whatever it is you've placed inside the box. And then we're all going to make them. You can make as many as you want, or you can make 1 or 3 or 5. We're going to make them as well. And then basically at the end of it, we're going to come together. We're going to create some sort of installation. Do you know what an installation is? Does any of you know? No? We'll explain in a minute. We've got some examples and things to show you. You can make an installation or a sculpture. We'll decide on that like nearer the time. That's what we're going to kind of run through today. And the idea is to kind of take this kind of negative feeling or emotion and create something really positive about it. So hopefully you'll appreciate the big sculptural installation piece that you'll come up with at the end. Alright? Is there any questions about that so far? Don't be scared to ask. I'm not going to judge you or anything. But yeah, you can ask at the end if you want or whatever. But yeah, the deadline as well will be the 26th February. So it's not long, it's a really short project. We're going to do an exhibition at the end to show off your work basically. It'll be open for your parents and things to come to. We haven't arranged a date for that yet, so we won't tell you that yet. But yeah, 26th February will be the deadline. And there's no right or wrong really. Like, so don't worry about what you're going to do. It's not a problem. So yeah, we're going to talk about what's installation.
Installation is more like, it's like a 3D piece, but it's very site specific. So it'll be, it's more of a perception of space, like within a piece. So it's not a sculpture, but it's sort of similar to a sculpture.
Yeah. It's more like a piece, like a sculpture that transforms the space. Like, it will make you change your perceptions of what a space might be. Like, if you change this room, like as soon as you come in, your view of the room would be changed, basically. And this is an example of one of them. Louise Bourgeois, Cages, she did a series of these actually, where she actually looked at some fears, like fears and phobias, which is quite similar to like the worry idea. And the idea was it was like this encasing kind of object that I think you could step inside. But yeah, she's quite a good example of what kind of installation is about. So you can research her if you want. I've written it all down on the little briefs at the back if you want to go away and research any of these kind of artists or anything, if you're interested in them. This is quite a fun one. Sorry the picture's not that great. But Yeo Kusama, I think that's her name, like how you say it. She did an exhibition called Dots. I actually went to this, which is amazing. If she ever does it again, you have to go. And she basically created these amazing rooms full of like dots and crazy patterns, and everything was a bit weird, and she's a bit of a crazy lady. Yeah, and it was just, it's like quite a nice big example to give you about colour, and like it's quite exciting. We want you to like aspire to these kind of things. Don't think that there's any boundaries to this one.
But literally, it's taking over the whole space. That's how it, the amount of effects that she gives.
Yeah. There's another one. This is just another example of another installation. This was at the Tate. It's more of like an object piece, really, more of an objectual thing. This is quite a good idea with the boxes. If you're thinking of doing boxes or something for your mini sculptures, then this is quite a nice idea to kind of think for. So yeah, what is sculpture doing?
Sculpture is using, can be like 2D or 3D, experimental, usually like quite abstract. Like here, it's trees, they've been covered in material. That gives them like this, they don't even look like trees anymore, they look like pieces, like they're like art pieces within themselves. So yeah, like think about like your object, like your worry, like how you could portray that in like a piece, like making the box and into like a piece by itself. Like they all like come together to like, yeah.
I chose to show you Joseph for now because he's quite good if you're looking at like mixed media or kind of collage. If you like